Hello, welcome to my super casual YouTube channel where I have no idea how technology works or how to create content. And I think at this very moment that I just figured out how to make this video the right size when it uploads, which I've struggled with for months. So I've put off making this video for months because I never figured it out. Finally decided I'm going to just go for it because I wanted to make a little bit of a review about this Horizons math curriculum. This is totally raw, unedited, unrehearsed. Welcome to my dark kitchen when my daughter is asleep. This is my fancy YouTube background of old Halloween candy and a science project that we left out from earlier. Oh well. I just want to touch base on my thoughts on Horizons math program. This is for first grade. I also realize this is backwards. Don't know how to fix that. Sorry. We tried this in January. This is November. So I actually tried this when my daughter was still in kindergarten. And we didn't make it very far. But I just want to share what I did learn from the amount of time that we did use it, what we thought about it, what we liked, what we didn't like. Because I have poured over just so many YouTube videos while I was trying to choose curriculum for us for this year, for her first grade year. So, let me jump right in. What I would have to say is the pros of this particular program is, one, it is affordable. The price of it is much lower than many other programs. So, if you are simply looking to buy something without donating a kidney and you just want to try something out, which is what I was looking for last year, this might be a good option for you. It is a solid curriculum. If you look at the scope and sequence of the book, what it covers all your bases. If you use it, your kid's going to get the information that they need. There's nothing wrong with it. I think it's solid in that way. I think it's good. I think they know what they're talking about as far as what is appropriate to be covered in first grade. What are kind of those fundamental skills? It's not lacking any of that. When I was looking at the price and the scope and sequence, those were the primary things I was looking at and what I wanted to know about it before I bought it. And I decided to go ahead and buy it. Now, let me tell you how it actually went. Let me flip this around so I can show you the book. You like that fancy video transition there? Oh, okay. Do I even know how to turn the camera around? In fact, I do not. Here is just a basic flip through of what the book looks like in general. These are the colors, the images, the type of artwork that is used throughout the book. Just very briefly here. So, in the Horizons first grade set, there is the teacher's edition. I believe it was around $25. Book 1, around $25. And book 2, around $25. If you do it for the full year, you do use book 1 and book 2. Why there's 2, I'm not sure. I guess probably just not to make it a huge book. Here's book 2. And some of the things they cover. Okay, so just flipping through here, I don't know if you could see, there were things like measurements, shapes, addition with carrying. This is towards the end of the year. Number sequence, estimation, solid, sequence of events, dozen, adding 3 numbers, bar graphs, estimation, addition, solids, money, time, all the things. It's here. Same with book 1. Sorry, I'm showing you in reverse. Addition, subtraction, ordinal numbers, different fractions, even numbers, odd numbers, word problems, vertical addition, horizontal addition, adding multiple numbers, adding 2-digit numbers, all of the different money, adding 3 numbers, time to the quarter hour, half hour, full hour. It's all here. So, looking at a scope and sequence, that was something that drew me to it because I thought it covers just everything. Well, that's also its biggest downfall, in my opinion. Here are lessons we already tore out. This is lesson 1. If you're wanting to know where you're going to start out, lesson 1, here you go. You're writing some numbers. Okay, cool. Connecting some dots. Pretty easy first day. Second day, ordinal numbers, counting some fish. Okay. Then sets, filling in numbers, working with tally marks, whatnot. This is a full lesson, is usually the front and back of a page. It's also not a lifelong commitment. It's not too much to write down. So then here's where I pull out the teacher book. The teacher book has your lessons. If you're looking for something that is just pull it out and go without a lot of prep work, this does not have prep work. There's not anything extra or fancy that you need to do or prepare, or any songs you need to sing or hoops to jump through. If that's what you're looking for, you want to just pull out a worksheet, do it. This is it. When I get to the teaching guide, I was completely underwhelmed. I thought it would tell me ways that I could teach it. How do you want me to present this information? Yes, I understand it's going to be less and greater, but do you have any super ideas about how to present that? No. Most of these say things like, before, then go through the instructions, make sure they understand what they are to do, and then have them do it. Okay, thanks, teacher guide. I can probably figure out to do that. Okay, I don't know if it gets any better as it goes on, because I'll be honest, we didn't use this that long. But even as I look forward, most of the things I find says, have them do the math problem. Essentially, I mean, that's the gist of it. Okay, great. I assumed you wanted me to have them do the math problem. That's why you put it in the book. Okay, so here's the next part. I like how many things it covers. However, you start going through this book. Well, I'll just continue from here. It's easier in the book. Large and small. Addition on the number line. Know that each time we flip a page, we're on a new lesson. Oh, we're already ready to take a test. Okay, then we're going to talk about tally marks and then word numbers. Also, really bugs me that they're called word numbers. I call these number words. Never mind. Months of the year. Equal and not equal. Tall and short. Word problems again. Okay. Time to the hour. Days of the week. Vertical addition. Addition of opposites. Oh, we're going to take a test. Wait, what happened? We had a new concept every day for 10 days. So that means we did each of those things one time. Now we're going to take a test. Let's continue. Long and short. After by fives. Word problems. Okay, so we're talking about word problems again. Okay, word problems again. We'll spend a little bit of word problems. Okay, number order by tens. Place value. Money with pennies. We're on to time with the half hour. Money with dimes. Pennies and dimes. We're going to put it together. Okay, let me just fast forward here. We do this page. Pennies and dimes. And it is in lesson 42 or 3. In lesson 43. That is the next time that we come and talk about pennies and dimes. We go ahead, we take a test on it here in another minute. It's basically an introduction. Practice it once, take a test. Well, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. This is set up in a spiral review fashion, but every time that I've heard spiral learning used, it is like it's introduced, you practice it some, and it means that you're going to revisit it again in the future, which is great. But with this, it's almost like an introduction, and then think about this. Okay, this is 14 lessons later. That's 3 weeks, because you're talking 5-day weeks, 4 or 5-day weeks probably. 3 weeks later, we're going to loop back to it. 6 years old, without practicing a concept, coming back to it 3 weeks later to do any further practice with it is just not that helpful. So then the rest of the book kind of repeats in that pattern. 3 weeks later, okay, so we did money, pennies, and dimes. Oh, we took a test. And we're talking about days of the week and inches. Okay, so about 3 weeks later, we're going to revisit these concepts. Okay, there's our time. Oh, which we're already doing to the quarter hour. It jumps straight from hour, half hour, quarter hour. Most curriculums progress a little more slowly to get to quarter hour time. Oh, we're not even reviewing inches? Here we are. Here we're reviewing measurement. Okay, again, 31 to 47. 16 lessons later. It all just feels a bit disjointed. The way that they present these concepts by just throwing one after another, after another, after another, after another at you, it's like there's no time to practice it, and there's no time to catch your breath, and no time to get a firm grasp on any one concept because they're presenting all of them. Granted, they do go back and review them, but they go back and review them in 2 weeks, 3 weeks is the first time that you are practicing that. Then again, there's not even a lot of practice involved the first time that it's presented. It's just thrown out there. Here's a concept. Maybe it sticks. It's like just throwing things at a wall. And then we'll come back to it again in 3 weeks. And in first grade, at 6 years old, that's just not doing it. So, really, I don't know. If you want a no-nonsense book, you want not all the frills, you want it to not be visually distracting, you want to be able to just open it and go, and that's what you're after, it's not bad. It'll cover your bases. I just personally have explored further. So no curriculum is perfect, but we have found one that works better for us personally. Do I love every single thing about that one either? No, but I love a lot more about it, and I can get a lot more excited about it, and we both just feel better about it. So if a curriculum is good for you, great. Don't feel the need to use something else. But if it's not working for you or for your child, or it just doesn't fit in some way, there are other options out there. There's a lot of choices. So I hope that this video was not too negative. It just was our own personal experience, not meaning to bash the curriculum in any way. It just really didn't work for us. So I hope that this was helpful and that you could see some of the pages, see how it's laid out. That would have helped me make a better decision in the first place if I was able to see what I was getting into. If you are interested in this curriculum, it's about to go up on eBay. So hop over there and catch yourself a good deal.